my Dotty family, and welcome to my channel. Come and join me on this magical journey through the world of dot art. My name is Zelda from the Faerie realm, and today I'm going to show you how to do faded circles. First thing we need to do is choose two colors. So because I have color number 4 on the outside here and color number 2 here, I'm going to choose the other two colors, so color 1 and color 3. You're also going to need your big ball tool, which in my case is the green one. And then have a look at my video to practice your dots if you haven't done so yet. In there I show you exactly how to walk the dog. The other people would say walk the dot, but I call it walk the dog because that's just something my students came up with and I've stuck with that ever since. So what you're going to do is you're going to dip your tool, and then we're going to do the faded circle on this circle here. So between these two chalk lines we're going to do the dotting, and then from the outside inward you're going to start on the circle line on the straight line, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to redip your tool. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the same thing all the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the numbers the same. Very, very important to keep the consistency in your design. You have to keep the numbers the same. So you want to end on this circle line here. At this point I'm going to rinse my tool because you can see there's quite a bit of paint buildup on my tool. So I want to keep the dots consistent, and that's why I'm just quickly going to reset the size. Then I'm going to do another set. This time I'm going to find the center between the two. Just more or less, and then that's where I'm going to make the next one. Great, so that is done. Just reset my tool again, and now I'm going to do one more in between. Great, now that that's done, I'm going to start with color number 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to fill in the open space and then just walk the dog in the open space all the way around to complete this circle. Okay, I'm about halfway now, so I'm just going to again just reset my tool size. Make sure that all the dots stay exactly the same size, because the paint buildup does increase the size of the dots. And you want that to stay nice and consistent. And also just add a bit of fresh paint. And here we go. Okay, so what I've done here, I just noticed now that my one dot is standing out there. So if you have a really small dot that you would like to replace, then you can always just use the small side of your tool, so the back side. Dip that, just make it where it's supposed to go. And then you can use black paint or your background paint to fix that little dot. So I'm going to just dip that end in the black paint and just go over it, and that will dry and it will look like it was never there. And then I'm going to just rinse my tool again as well, because I was busy now. I probably just dried a little bit, and then just carry on. So here we go again. Yay, and the last row is done. So if you look at it, it almost looks like it is fading inward, and that's why it's called a faded circle. Just look at that. I think it came looking out very, very beautiful. And that's how you do a faded circle. So if you guys really want, you can do multiple faded circles. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical journey. I will see you guys again next time. Stay dotty, stay magical. Bye-bye.
Every single day